been a while ago, but I enjoyed reading The Google Story. It's the story behind one of the most remarkable internet successes ever. The book takes you inside the creation and growth of a company that is nowadays worldwide known. It's not an in-depth analysis, but gives you a good idea what you can achieve if you work hard and believe in your ability. I learned about the complex business intelligence and computer wizardry that started Google, and the unorthodox approach that has enabled it to challenge Microsoft's dominance. After reading the book, I was well motivated. It shows that ambitious people should lay one brick up in another, and they will reach their aim, and that's what I would give affiliates on the way as well. Focus on one project first and not on hundreds. Make this one succeed, and then you can look to expand or work even more.
I've recently been reading Don't Make Me Think by Steve Krug. It's not new, it's a very popular book about user experience of websites, and a book I've been meaning to look at for a while. It's all about making sure your website is easy to use. There is a lot that everyone can take out of it just by keeping the book's title in mind when building your website, and indeed whenever you look at your website or add content to it. For example, don't make your visitor think. It's much easier to press the back button to go back to Google search results or Facebook than it is to spend time searching your site. So make sure you have a good, clear menu and ways for your visitor to move around your site to find what they want. Don't make them think about whether they're in the right place and whether your article is worth the effort of reading it. Make sure each of your articles has a really strong headline that lets them know what the article is about, as well as enticing them to read more. Don't make them think by giving a huge chunk of text to read, even if it is the best information ever. Make sure your articles can be easily understood just from scanning. Most people online won't read all your content, but will look at the parts that stand out, such as headlines, lists, images, tables, etc., and then may choose to read more detail. Don't make them think about what to do next, as the chances are that if you do, they will choose to do nothing. Make sure you always have a strong call to action. If you've pre-sold the product well, let them know how to go on and buy that product. If you want them to sign up to your email list, then ask them and tell them they'll get in return. That's good. It's no rocket science due to common sense, but whilst Google keeps doing updates and new social media channels keep appearing, it's always important to keep refreshing basics too, and making sure you're delivering a great user experience.
2 years ago, I had the opportunity to look at an infographic with various social media stats for 2013. Some of the information provided was extremely interesting and valuable for affiliates that are tapping into several social media channels out there. For example, more than 69% of Pinterest users are female, which is great for niches that are mostly targeting a female audience, such as weight loss. Another interesting fact is that 60% of your customers say that the integration of social media makes them more likely to share the product and services. Stats like these show how important it is to have social sharing on your website or blog pages and posts. And finally, leading the Twitter fastest growing age demographic is 55 to 64 years old, which registered an increase in active users of 79%. It brings out amazing opportunities for products targeting older audiences.